Hello everybody and welcome back to the Orange Proof Videos. In this video we're going to be creating an abstract M logo. Now it's been a long time since we created a video that was voiced. We've been doing a lot of speed arts lately because we've been busy creating our Udemy course, which is going to be up in the next few days. So that's why we haven't been uploading more useful and more voice tutorials lately. But as of today, we're going to be starting to upload more voice tutorials and more follow-along tutorials rather than just speed arts. And once you can follow, in the next coming days, you'll have some mascot logos that are voiced and follow along. And you will have some more standard logos. You have some word mark logos, some letter mark logos. So all of that is coming. All of that's coming to the YouTube channel, as well as the course. If you want to find out how to become a logo designer, then I recommend that you check out our course, which will be up in the next few days on Udemy. So definitely go over there and check. But until then, let's get into this logo. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on the shape tool, hold it down so we can get a nice sorry, selection, and we're going to click on the polygon tool. And instead of creating a polygon like this, we'll just click. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click the number 3. So we get ourselves a rectangle, not a rectangle, a triangle. So let's just change the color now. Take off the stroke. So this is how we're going to start our abstract M logo. So we have now the rectangle, and what we're going to do now is we're going to check the height of the rectangle. So the height is 388. Let's just make that 4. Just do that an even number. We're going to go to the rectangle tool, and we're going to create a long rectangle. Give it height should be. Let's just copy this height from our rectangle and add it to our. No, we copied the height from our triangle and added it to our rectangle. And now the width of our rectangle, we just make 8 for now. So now we're going to click on both our triangle and our rectangle, and then click again on our triangle so we can use it as the center point for our alignment. And we'll just align the bottom. Let's just click Alt and drag to duplicate that. We're going to click on the direct selection tool and select the 2 top nodes of our rectangle. We've moved it in 9. Move the bottom out, move that bottom out. What we're going to do is we're going to just keep moving to the line straight. There's an equal line between the triangle and the rectangle. We don't want to make our rectangle go out of proportion, so we're just going to bear that in mind too. Let's click Control and R for these rulers, and now we have some guidelines. And now we can select back on our 2 top nodes. Bring that back up to the top of the triangle. Out and that in once, and there we have a nice equally spaced line of space in between our rectangle. So just clicking Control C, Control F to paste in front directly on top, and then just move this 1, 2, 3, 3.5. So 3 times with the shift selected and 5 times without shift selected. And our abstract logo is coming together. So Now, next, what we're going to do is we're going to select this top left node, select off guide. We want to keep it in proportion, but we're going to take it down so it's more like this rather than how it was before. And we're going to do the same thing to this. What we're just going to do is delete it and then Control C, Control F again. We're going to give it the more space. So what we're going to do is on an 8. So let's go do something here. And then with this, we're going to make it smaller so it can come down to that point there. So obviously it hasn't reached the exact look we're looking for. So we're going to drag down the slide. And we want it more to come to the line like that. So select this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go here using the pen tool. I'm going to create a sort of guide. The lines are angled to this guide. Trying our best to keep its proportion. So again, delete that and this. Now that is better. So far, so good. And we have now the basis of our abstract logo that we are trying to create. So as you can see over here, the space isn't equal like you wanted it to be, and I'm not sure why. So let's go down in a straight line. I can go down here to this is also in a straight line. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this. And that just fixed it almost perfectly. And we need that to bring that in. And we're going to just duplicate that. You can see here that still something is off. So we're going to grab this. Still, it's all symmetrical. And now we can do this one more time. Add it. Okay. Now it's still a little bit off, but overall it's fine. And now there's many things you can do to this logo. You can add it a kind of gradient, add some text, or you can just do it really by itself. So let's just go ahead. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go select the text tool, go to the font month, heavy, and we'll put, let's just do something weird. Let's just go Monday. Say if it was a company named Monday Designs, I don't know why they decided to call themselves Monday Designs, but they did, and that's what the name is now. So do that, duplicate that, and down here we can put Just something silly, because this isn't a real business or a real brand. So we're just gonna do something silly. Obviously, we know, but they're gonna have a silly tagline like "We start design on Monday." I don't know. So, but you can obviously put your own tagline. I'm gonna take down the size of the tagline, and we're gonna go to Object. Sorry, we're gonna go to Type, change case, look, and change case title case. I'm gonna put this here. Going to align that to the middle. I'm going to take 2 steps away from it. I'm going to select this. I'm going to make this smaller. Just going to group that. Put the Monday designs in focus because it's the biggest object of the 3, and align to center. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll go down to 5. Let's make this a little bit more smaller. The Monday designs in focus, the title in focus, and we can align it like that. And now this is one way to finish off the logo. Monday designs. It could be anything, but we're going to show you another way how to finish off this logo. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Google. We're going to go to Google and we're going to go to this where we have, we're going to go to set abstract blue logo or blue abstract logo. And what we're going to do is we're going to just copy any one of these. And we're going to take the colors. Okay, this one has 3 colors. Well, it has 4 colors. 3, copy image. Oh, just scroll for it, please. I like the way that we've done this. So we're going to copy this. Copy image. And go back over here. And paste it here. Undo this. And so the first thing we're going to do, and we're going to get the pen tool. We're going to select from the top node here to the bottom, from the top right node to the bottom left node. We're going to curve at the bottom, then we're just going to go around the shape like that. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Top right to bottom left. And we're going to go around the shape again. Then what we're going to do is we're going to select both of our shapes, hit Control-C, Control-F to duplicate them. And then we're going to go to the Pathfinder tool and we're going to intersect. Okay. So now we have these 2 little added on shapes to our extra shape. Now over here, we're going to do similar. We're going to select from the top middle shape. We're going to set the bottom left shape and we're going to go create an even bigger curve. And then we're going to go around the shape again, because once we're not on the shape, it doesn't matter how we go around it. So we're just going to go around the shape again. So we've got Control-C, Control-F, and then we're going to do intersect that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change the color of our, first we're going to change the color of this. So let's zoom in. Give it a gradient first, and then we'll come over to the gradient tool, and we're going to select our 2 colors. So here's our, what's happening? Here's our light color. It's kind of orange beige color, and then we're going to go select for this pink color. And that's what we've done there. And now what we're going to do here is we're going to select, we're also going to give it a gradient. But here's a way you can just create that kind of look. It's just by, instead of keeping the gradient like that, we can just flip it. And then let's get these gradients and bring them down. So they go in 2 opposite directions. That adds the effect too, but not as much as we want it. So let's come and grab our 2 shapes. here. All we really want to do is make the dark one just like a little darker. Like, we'll just make it darker here. And let's see how that goes. And now for our blue shape, we're going to also give it a gradient. We're going to zoom in, light color. And select this dark color. Zoom out, see how that looks. Let's select this color. Okay, grab the gradient tool, go from one end to the other. Let's do the same kind of gradient. This one, go from this end to that end. Now we have this desired type of effect. You know, obviously to get the perfect effect, now we're just gonna have to work and you'll have to work a bit more. So obviously that we won't go into making it have the perfect effect. But what we're gonna do is going to delete this, delete this, delete this, and we're gonna try something like this. This is one way we can do it, like selecting that. To create now a curve shape over the entire logo. And I know it's mixed into three shapes, so this is why we're going to still select all three of them individually. Hit Control, copy, Control, paste. Copy, remember to copy our shape, and then we're going to go into effect, Control F again, Control F again. And this one, we will give this our blue gradient over here. And now that's one way to make it look better, make it more in sync, to have it coming down the same line. So now what we're going to do, we're going to finish this logo by clicking Create Outlines, ungrouping, selecting Monday, selecting this blue, using the gradient tool to smooth them out. So the gradient just goes through all of them. And with the lines, we'll select this, and the same thing to smoothen out the gradient. So, and this we can just create and turn it white. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to get a box, make it the same size as the canvas, so 1000 by 1000. We're going to line it to the up. So this box here is not. Oh, so I must accidentally made it 1080. So let's just make this 1080 by 1080. And we're also going to give it a gradient. We're going to give it a radial gradient. And for the outside, we're going to select this color up here. And for the inside, we're going to select this inside purple here. And we're going to go at the back and see how that makes up the line. Now for me, I think there's a better color combination we can use rather than this one that we went with. What's going to decide here? I do like it, but just while looking on the background, it just conflicts the eye. I don't know, but let's go back to Google and let's go see what other combinations they have put behind this kind of table. Just to plain this, I kind of like this. Now you could put this kind of light grayish white gradient here. You put this dark color here. This one top part. And there's so many other things, other kind of background colors, but mostly you see that what most backgrounds work well on this dark greenish kind of background, this dark blue kind of background, purple. It's not always that you see the gradient. Sometimes the gradient doesn't really work too well. So what we're going to do is we're going to let me go back over here. We're going to fix in our color, and we're just going to change the color and just drastically, straight on the moment, it just changes the whole way the logo stands out. It looks a little bit, it didn't look at how we want it to look with the other color, and and just changing the color made it look a whole lot better. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned a lot from it. I hope you learned how to create um, this abstract logo, and I hope you have another portfolio piece for maybe your Instagram or anything. I hope you enjoy this logo. Stay tuned because we're not done yet. There's going to be definitely more logos, more tutorials, just a whole lot. We're just going to start going active with our YouTube now. And don't forget to check out our course. And in the description, we have a new Facebook group called the Designers Cafe. It would be such a pleasure for you to go and check that out and join the group. It's not active at the moment because it's just new, but once it starts getting active in the next few days after the course gets uploaded, you will start seeing posts in there. You will start seeing new members every day, and it will definitely benefit you in a good way. So subscribe to this channel and stay notified for all our new videos.